Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're uncovering a shocking story buried deep in Hollywood's golden age of late-night TV, a rivalry that shaped the future of comedy itself. Johnny Carson, the legendary king of late night, was loved, feared, and respected by millions. His charm, timing, and what made him an icon, but behind that perfect smile was a man who protected his throne fiercely. Then came Jerry Seinfeld, the rising star who represented everything new, sharp, and unpredictable. To the audience, he was funny and relatable. To Johnny Carson, he was dangerous, a symbol of change he didn't welcome. At first, their connection seemed friendly. Carson invited Seinfeld to The Tonight Show, but insiders noticed something odd. Unlike with other comedians, Johnny never offered real praise. No handshake backstage, no warm "good job." Just polite distance, cold, measured, deliberate. Crew members later revealed Carson often criticized Seinfeld's smug stage style and his overconfidence in interviews. To Johnny, Jerry's comedy lacked warmth. It was too modern, too self-absorbed. But the truth was deeper. Carson feared being replaced. He could see the future of comedy shifting right in front of him, away from classic hosts like him, toward sharp, ironic humor that Jerry mastered effortlessly. By the time Seinfeld aired, Johnny was nearing the end of his reign. Watching the news show dominate television, Carson felt his own legacy slowly fading into the background. What began as admiration turned into silent resentment, the kind that never needed words, only cold looks and long silences. And one particular night would turn that quiet tension into a permanent rift. The tension finally reached its breaking point during Jerry Seinfeld's 1991 appearance on The Tonight Show. It was supposed to be just another guest spot, but those who were there said it felt like a farewell battle. Jerry, always polite, went backstage to thank Carson before the taping. But Johnny barely looked up. His voice, calm yet sharp, cut through the air. "You're doing fine without me, kid. Don't overthink it." That was it. No laughter. No warmth. The crew said Jerry looked stunned, a quiet nod, a forced smile, and he walked away. After that night, the two never spoke again. When Seinfeld became one of the most successful sitcoms in TV history, Carson refused to mention it publicly. He didn't hate Jerry as a person, he hated what Jerry represented, the death of old-school television. Johnny's world was suits, cigars, and charm. Jerry's world was sneakers, sarcasm, and irony. And that generational clash left scars neither man would ever discuss. Ironically, Jerry Seinfeld continued to honor Carson in interviews, calling him one of his biggest inspirations. He even admitted he learned discipline and delivery from Johnny's performances. But Carson never returned the gesture. Not once. Even when asked about modern comedians, he avoided Jerry's name entirely. As the years passed, fans began to see this story differently, not as a feud, but as a passing of the torch. Carson's era ended as Seinfeld's began, marking a shift from classical to relatable comedy. Behind the laughter was a truth that every star fears: no matter how great you are, someone younger will eventually take your place. In the end, Carson wasn't cruel, just human. And Jerry, unknowingly, became the man who closed one chapter of Hollywood and opened another. A quiet rivalry. A clash of generations. And a reminder that even legends can't stop time.